Two places to grab your woman to make her release water severally. Yeah, my adorable kings and viewers across the globe, you're highly welcome. On today's video, we are going to be telling you two places you're going to touch a woman to make her get to orgasm as many times as possible during intimacy. Yeah, if this is actually being asked as a question, I know a lot of you will have pass mark. If I just decide to ask you to drop in the comment section before we continue this video, the two places you think you can touch a woman to on her inner system to make her be in the mood. I know most of you have pass mark at least 80, 70 to 90% of a mark. But the thing here is not about knowing the place. We are also going to be telling you how to do the do in order for you to achieve the result, good result, for you to actually, do it the way it will make her pour water, because it's still possible that you will go there and do the touching and nothing will happen, you know. So watch this video to the end and thank me later. Number one place you will not avoid, or you must judge when you want your woman to actually feel what you're doing in the other room. See, my people, is her two oranges, what this upper region and the front, you know what I'm talking about. We don't need to do much, but I know my wisdom kings out there know where we're talking about. The bobs, you really need to give her intentional touches around that area for her to get stimulated. Okay, so one thing about people going there is that they do go there but don't know how to do it in the right way. Now we're going to tell you how you're going to do the touching. When you go here and you want to give her nipple stimulation, please, master, don't go directly to the nipple pole. You see this board, like around this area, all of them all are actually shockable. They are actually enticable. Like they give the woman sweet sensation when you gently give it a rub. Okay, so rub your hand gently on this, surface. Rub it and do a whole lot there for you to get her shaking and vibrating. Yeah, you can actually clap the two oranges together, like bringing them together while you give a gentle touch and squeeze or massage. Okay, it will make her feel alright. When I say squeezing, you don't have to actually squeeze it like hard. It's just a light touch is good to go. Clapping it together, same thing applicable to that. There is a stretch road, express road in between the two oranges. That place also can make a woman, feel more than you expected, react more than you expected when it's being touched in a gentle mode. So go there on that route, try to do some stroke up and down, and you find out that she will like it. If possible, you can use your tongue to go up and down, sweep that road, and you'll see that she will be shouting. You can be sweeping the road or around the oranges, the compound around the oranges, with your tongue, while you use your finger to actually do the main stimulation at the nipple area, because that nipple area is actually it's off and on switch. Like it can make a woman go gaga, but you need to activate it to make it stick or stand, because it do have erection. So all this teasing around the compound area is for you to get it erected. When the nipple is actually erected and you're touching it, oh my god, it will just help that water to gush out from the inner chamber. Even when you have not near her Lamborghini door, or when you have not demanded for the Lamborghini key, she will vomit water from the boot of the Lamborghini. Okay, so do that and observe what happened to her. You see, there's a difference when you're doing something you're not paying attention and when you are paying attention. When going there next time, when next you want to have intimacy time with your woman, just try and pay attention to what you do and how she reacts. Okay, so as for you to know if those things we are talking about here is working. Okay, so when you're doing that, you're garnishing some area or reaching out to some area with your tongues, and you're using your fingers to actually do the magic in the appropriate places, the places we are actually pointing out. You'll find out that, oh my God, she will always want to come back because we love what we enjoy. If you actually give us that sweet moment that we actually have nice time and then enjoy the do and the process of the do, we will crave for you like mad, and we won't deny you access when next you call and ask. That is just it. When next you come by, you have access. That is how it is. So another thing or another place, interesting place to touch is the main engine house, the chamber, where we're talking about. The engine room is actually located in between the two, you know. So that hole that Almighty actually dig there, that is unclosable. Once the road is open, it's open for real. It's open for life. So when you want to dig that hole, my brother, if you want to give your woman the sweetest sensation, you want her to come or release multiple times, try going there with this. Is see the compound area, like the board, the pelvic board, that's flat surface area in between, like where the thing is being found. You just have to give a gentle rub, like the way you touch or massage a dog when you want to play with a dog, just like that. You just press some button like you're playing keyboard or organ, so just press some buttons there with a smooth touch, a flat touch. You're not going to be harsh doing it. Another important thing you must do is to try to play with the clay, the clinically area. I don't want to go far mentioning the name, but you should know the protruded area down below between the lips, at the center or top of the lips, inner lips, in between a woman's two legs. So when you go to that pointed area, massa, you can use a finger, you use your index finger to give a round touch or to tap on it, something like this on top of the clickly area can make a woman speak different languages at the same time. She will forget her own mother tongue and start to speak in a foreign language, whether meaningful or meaningless. She cannot just hold herself than to start doing something that could be surprising to you, making somebody move, producing some sound that you cannot actually put together to get a meaning. Stuff like that. She will talk dirty, call you name, try to praise you. That is when some of them vomit a whole lot that they have been hiding in their mind. That is when some of them make promises, tell you how much they love you or how much they value the relationship. Okay, so go there and do some, pop, 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 or run movement. You will see what we are talking about. Please, before you do any of these touches, ensure that your fingers are actually moisturized, or you can use lube, something oily, something water-based lube to actually help situation. Because some of you guys did do hard work. Most times your fingers are very hard, your skin are very thick when it has to do with this. So getting it lubricated can actually help. I never wanted to use that word because I've actually made this video, but I don't know why YouTube is actually disturbing when trying to upload it. So like, yeah, I want you to just know that you have to take care of your finger, or you have to help her with something liquid like oil or water base, to help the situation. And also ensure that your hands are clean, because you can actually go in with fingers directly in the hole. But before you go to the hole, you have to do this outer layer play, outer layer games. You have to play it and play it nicely so that the hole itself, the hole will be wet. It will be watery before you insert anything there. Ensure whenever you are having intimacy time with your woman, whether you are going in with finger or you're going in with a joystick, ensure that the hole is actually wet, like, there is water, a drippy water down there before you start anything. So as for you to save her stress of being, pain, stress from pain or tear or something, like, that place is very fragile. That is one thing you people don't understand. Yes, because you have something big, that women love something big. You think it's just okay because her thing is open or the road is open, you just have to dig. No, for you not to actually kill her feeling or to actually make her turn off her mood, you just have to ensure that that place is actually wet before you go in there. So what am I trying to say? When you're going with this, either one or two, the reason for you to actually do this compound sweeping, compound rubbing, because it's just simply for you to get that place wet, for you to release the water from the borehole. Yeah, when she pour out this water, you have to have access to do what you want to do freely and fair. So when you do all these little things, touch or grab these places we're talking about in a right way, you find out that she can release as many times as possible, even before the ikenga is in there, before you put in your key inside her Lamborghini. When you start the engine with the key, you find out that also she will be able to release more. You have been able to give her nice sensations, give her nice stimulations before you insert your working tools or before you start the Lamborghini with the key. You find out that she will vomit water several times because you have done a good job. For a woman to actually get to orgasm during intimacy, it simply means that a man have done a good job. And you don't really need to ask a woman to confirm this. You really need to observe it. When you are doing the right thing, you will see it by yourself that she is actually enjoying, that she have actually come or she's about to do that. She will know all this. So if you are that type of man that will finish working, you have finished, you have gone up and come down, and you are asking the woman, did you come? How many times do you come? That is to say you are not actually doing it right, or you don't know how to do the do. So, truth be told, try and improve your knocking skill. Nakololo skill is something that every woman enjoy when you know how to do it. So you need to have a pass mark. I don't mean you're competing with anybody or you should kill yourself in there, but then gentle, slow and steady actually win the race. So when you know how to, go there, do like you don't want to do it, and put her in that space where she can no longer hold herself and to vomit the water and set herself free from that, yeah, you are a champ. So I want to say A huge thank you to all of you who are actually engaging with us. Even as we're making a very long form videos, you are watching, you're commenting, you're supporting and sharing. I see you all. I love you. I said, Almighty should bless you for actually doing your own parts here. Yeah. See you when next I come your way. Mm, mm. To all my fans across the globe, I love you. Bye.